What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Road to Glory, where we've got loads to talk about. First of all, there's a hole in my squad that we're going to fill with Team of the Year Rooney, which I'm sure you guys can see from the thumbnail. We've got loads of EVOs for these players in the squad to go into too, and we've got Finesse-gate, which is an interesting thing. There's loads to talk about and loads of different layers to dissect of Finesse-gate. So we're just going to jump straight into it. And I think we're going to kick off with EVOs. I've got some written down here. Mostly because one of them is expiring in like 2 hours, and I don't want to forget about it. We also had the discussion in the last episode about swaps, whether we should get R9 for Squad Showdown, whether we should get EVOs for the EVO team. I'm still a little bit on the fence. The top comment was from Mark, who said that Squad Showdown pays the bills, which is true. But we can obviously do Squad Showdown on a different player, although sure, the R9 one is probably going to get a lot of views. So a little bit still on the fence, because I would really like a really good element in Jai. So I'm still a bit torn. We'll think about it. We need to actually do the swaps tokens first as well, which can be a little bit tedious at times. So we'll see how many of them we end up getting. Now, before we start talking about Finesse-gate and the drama and EA and all that sort of stuff, this is expiring. This line break is expiring. We need a CM to go into it, max repositions, etc., etc., etc. 10 playstyles. I'm looking at putting Dewsbury Hall in it, but there's also actually a reward one, which gives Anticipate, which I think would be quite good, because we do play Dewsbury Hall as a CDM/centre mid in this team rather than as a number 10 like we do in real life. And we can get him Anticipate instead of block, which I think is much more suited to midfield. He might get both, actually. I'm going to be honest with you. So if I do this, the other one's max 10. So he's now got 2, 4, he's only got 6. Okay, so he's going to get block as well. So he'll start to get loads of defensive playstyles, which is quite nice. He also gets 8 defensive awareness. Why not? Sure. There we go. Thank you very much. We'll have that on our Dewsbury Hall. And then once he's gone into that, we can then take him across to the other Evo and pop him straight in to that before it expires. And we're going to gain actually loads of good stuff. And he's going to become a really, really good card. We get 5 pace, loads of passing, dribbling, and defending. Some play styles, or a play style as well. Some roles, which is quite nice as well. You can now play Holden++ as a CDM. And he just looks like a good card. I like it. That looks like a really good 88 rated card. 85 dribbling, 86 defending, 90 passing, 86 physical. All round class card. So in goes Dewsbury Hall. And we're going to work on that. And we've actually got another Evo for our other centre mid as well. There's one where you can actually now put someone in who's got 2 playstyle pluses. It's not restricted like this max one. Link up boost only restricts pace, dribbling, and overall, and playstyles. But getting 10 playstyles is a bit of an effort. What we're going to do is use one of our reward EVOs again first, and we're going to give Technical Plus to James Garner. Mostly because there's not too many of our players that it can go on to, and when you put it on them, it excludes them for lots of different EVOs. We could, well, we can't because he's already in an EVO. We could have put it on Dewsbury Hall, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to put it on James Garner. I'm going to get him Technical Plus and Incisive Pass Plus to play centre mid / CDM, which I think is very, very nice. We're going to do that. And then he's still eligible, even though he's now got 2 playstyle pluses, for that other Evo, that pays on, that I've just shown you guys. Link up boost, 200 FC points. James Garner, right at the top of what's allowed to go into it, gets himself up to 85 shooting, 90 passing, and 87 dribbling. So he's full on Hullet Gang, absolutely unbelievable cards, loads of playstyles. He gets Tiki-Taka from it as well to go with his ping pass and Incisive Plus. He's got Technical now. He's got loads of roles at CDM, not very many roles at centre mid, it has to be said, but looking really, really freaking good. So we're going to go straight in and pop him in that as well, and just get our EVOs on the go and start using these F1 players as well, because I used the Team of the Years that I've got in last week's FUT Champs, and I mean, they were good, don't get me wrong, but also Van Dijk wasn't even that good. I'm just going to put that out there, and that's not my Everton bias. He just wasn't that good. So I quite enjoy using the Everton players, and we're going to pick ourselves up a Team of the Year Rooney to go in as well. However, you can also see there's an Ashley Young at left back, and he can also play right back and can go into another Evo that's just come out, Meeks mode. And I'm going to need to go and buy some FC points for this one because I don't really want to spend coins in it. But what it's going to do to Ashley Young is this. 88 rated, 93 pace, 87 defended, 88 physical he gets from Meeks mode. Misses out on slide tackle, which I'm just not bothered about at all. Bruiser, quick step, rapid for legging it down the line if he wants to. It just looks good, doesn't he? There is a Digne that we can use, so we could even maybe move him to left mid if we really wanted to once we've got the Digne, but looks pretty good. Why not? So in goes Ashley Young as well. He's only got 78 defending at the moment, so we're going to be a little bit lacking at left back. But once he gets up to here, he's got 87. Smashing it. And we can actually do all 3 EVOs at once whilst we're playing champs, which is really, really cool. So then all that's left to do before we jump into talking about Finesse-gate is buy yourselves a team of the year, Wayne Rooney, to go striker, which I'm really excited about, actually. And he does have Finesse Shot Plus. So we're probably going to, I'm going to play some FUT Champs in this video. We're probably going to come across it, and you guys will see what I mean actually in a game. But just to give you guys an idea, basically what's happened is EA did a patch, and occasionally when you do a finesse shot, it does a really, really weak one that isn't very good, and it sort of just floats straight to the keeper. Now, the reason that that's interesting isn't because EA have broken finesse shots. I mean, that would just be frustrating in general. The reason it's interesting to talk about is because in the patch, they didn't change finesse shots at all. It wasn't mentioned, and people have talked about shadow patches for years. And I've never personally really been on board with it in terms of like the conspiracy theory of EA changing stuff secretly and not telling us about it. I've definitely been on board with it does feel different. Like I am somebody who plays this game and I can feel that. But I've never been on board with it like it's this mad malicious thing where they're trying to like have us on. And the reason this is really interesting is because they've now confirmed that finesse shots are currently bugged as of the newest patch, despite them not changing it. This is the first time they've like publicly said, okay, this is broken. We didn't mean to do anything with this. And it then opens up this huge rabbit hole of every time we imagined that there was a shadow patch and EA secretly changing stuff, were they actually being truthful and they hadn't changed something deliberately and weren't trying to patch the game, but it just accidentally broken. Now, we've got to take this with a little bit of a pinch of salt because finesse shots and goalkeeping are obviously very intrinsically linked together because you're having a finesse shot at the goalkeeper. The game isn't this maybe super complicated thing. It's obviously a lot more complicated than I'm about to say, but basically what happens is you say, I'm doing a shot, and the game goes, is this going to be a goal or not? No, and then shows you an animation of the goalkeeper saving the ball. That's obviously super simplified, and I'm sure it's way, way, way more complicated than that. But then maybe what's happened is, as they've tweaked goalkeepers, it's just made it show a silly animation when it's decided it's not going to be a goal. And it's just picking a stupid animation that makes it look ridiculous. Now, I'm sure it's way more complicated than that, and they choose how the finesse shot is going to be, how good it's going to be, whether it's going to be a really whipped one or a floaty one or whatever it's going to be based on their body positioning and their dribbling and their shooting. It's not as simple as yes or no. Like, we're not playing Pong on the Atari, you know, it's not literally just a dot and two things. There's loads of stuff going on. But it seems to be linked, and that also leads me on towards stuff like Mike Keane and Dewsbury Hall has Intercept Plus. And he intercepts passes basically just because the opponent's defenders just pass him the ball. And that seems to kind of confirm my thing that I've always been annoyed by, where if you try to pass it from your centre-back to your CDM, or maybe your CDM to your cam, or whatever it may be, and one of their opponent's players is sort of in the way, if they've got Intercept Plus, your player just passes them the ball. And maybe that's because the game is going, right, you're trying to pass it from A to B, is that going to get there or get intercepted? And he goes, it's going to get intercepted because he's got Intercept Plus. And rather than positioning the CDM, the opponent's player, better, it just kicks them the ball. Because that's just the animation it presents that says there's an interception. And it looks stupid to us, doesn't it, as humans, because we play football normally, whereas obviously this is all code and stuff. We think it should make Dewsbury Hall or Kante or whoever's got it better at being in the right place, rather than just have our players just pass the ball to them. Because if they didn't have Intercept Plus, you do the exact same input in the exact same situation, and it would just ping the ball straight to your player's feet. So I guess that's where it gets a bit frustrating, and that kind of also starts to confirm that that's a little bit of a thing. I've said it for ages as well, doing Squad of the Showdown, where you hit a shot against the bronze goalkeeper, and it's literally right next to them, and they just don't save it. Like, I could save it, you just go like that with your hand. But the game's decided that's a bronze goalkeeper, this is a Team of the Year striker, the ball's going in the back of the net, and it doesn't show you a good animation for it where no keeper would save it. It's just like, oh, he's bronze, and it just goes next to him. It's like, it's because we're dealing with code in it, not people actually playing the game. So then where this goes with the finesse shot thing is, that does kind of seem in my head to confirm that that's kind of how the game works, which obviously it's a video game. But it also shows that stuff can get unintentionally broken, which is very interesting, but it doesn't quite go as deep as to say, we're patching AI defending, we've broken shooting. Now, it could do, because how much you're getting pressed by the AI is also linked to shooting, because everything in this game is linked together. But maybe we're patching goalkeepers, now you can't pass. I don't know if it's quite as spaghetti code as that, you know, where they're accidentally breaking that stuff. That's completely unrelated. But it does seem to show that shadow patches can be a thing, and even though EA are telling us that they're not changing stuff, it seemingly can have impact on the game that they aren't aware of, and unintentionally they are breaking some stuff or tweaking stuff or making the game feel different without meaning to, which is, I just think, a super interesting talking point. It then leads a whole new load of frustrations and stuff where I could go on and talk about this for hours and hours and hours and how the game works, but that's basically what Finesse-gate is, if you guys are wondering. We're probably going to see it with Wayne Rooney, which is why I wanted to talk about it. And obviously, one other thing I wanted to do was give Finesse Plus to Jack Grealish as well, actually. And we've got it on Eliminate too. Have yourself Finesse Plus, Jack. Welcome to the 2 PLAYSTYLE Plus Club. You can also play Cam, which would be cool. When we get it Eliminate, we can shift him inside for Striker Keane. So, without further ado, I guess, let's jump in. He says without further ado, what are we? About 20 minutes into this video? Already 15 with a couple of cuts. Lovely. Let's jump into some FUT champs, if I'm allowed. I'm not allowed. I haven't got enough FUT champs qualification tokens. You're kidding me, I've got 0. Right. Okay. Let's jump into some div rivals and test this finesse out, shall we? Oh, Andy. Oh, EA. I played FUT champs last week. Can you just not let me back in, please? Very, very silly. This guy's got a really interesting Evo-ish kind of team. I like that. That's cool. Go on the Div 4. Come on the Wayne Rooney. Play his first game, not in FUT champs. Feels bad. That kind of looked like one of them, didn't it? It's gone in anyway. That did look like one of the silly finesses. We are instantly 1-0 down in Div Rivals, so maybe it's a good thing from EA that they haven't let us into FUT champs. Go on, Strikel. I don't think this guy's playing. I'm not sure what's going on. All right, Finesse Plus Jack Grealish. All right, you've got the sauce, mate. I like it. Okay. That was a good decision, I think, with that Evo. It's actually kind of silly. Oh, my God. I should have done this ages ago. Jack Grealish, you saucy man. Surely not a Jack Grealish hat-trick. Oh, that's been filth. He's on his weak foot. Oh, that's been so filthy. Let's see if we can get on here. Oh, it's going to go straight to his defender. My bad. Jack Grealish. 3 for 3. Oh, dude, that gets it. James Connor's got technical plus as well, hasn't he? Look at that. And that. And Wayne Rooney. Oh, that's just beautiful. Div 4's getting absolutely terrorised. I mean, I guess this video is no longer called We Bought Team of the Year Rooney for FUT champs because it's going to be quite a few games before I'm allowed to play FUT champs. So we'll probably leave that for the next episode. So spoilers. Unless EA drops something mad, you guys have already heard what the next video is going to be. But I think it's going to be pretty fun anyway. He seems really good. We've still got Striker Keane. We've got incisive plus on James Garner as well as technical. We got a absolutely terrible pass from Michael Keane. Okay. We've got a Jack Grealish who's banging finesses like no one's business. EVOs on the go. It's going to be good. Okay. Is he offside? I don't know how he's offside, but I'll take it. Oh, what a ball that is. Is he doing the really weird floaty finesses, or is he just scoring finesses? I'm not sure. No, Striker Keane, you saucy devil. How has that got in? Someone's just come in my Twitch chat and said, not play FIFA in ages, come on the stream and see Michael Keane run. Remember why I haven't played? I mean, personally, I think the fact that I've got Striker Keane just makes the game more fun. But it is also crackers what you can do on Ultimate Team now. But I do quite love it, you know? Oh my God, that was a lot of lag. Oh, save Jordan Pickford. Good off. Finesses and Striker Keane. Oh, we scored anyway. Yeah, this really is quite good. Good ball from Striker Keane as well. Using his long ball, passing play style. I mean, that was also kind of an example of that, wasn't it? Where Michael Keys got long ball, I did a long pass, and the defender could have easily got it, but he just didn't. This man loves a finesse as well, you know? He's a man after my own heart. I can't stop him scoring finesses with this Stoke City Mabama. Okay. Not another one. Finesse-gate? He hasn't even got finesse. Not finesse plus. This is some absolutely ridiculous gameplay. Obviously, I'm just kind of messing about in Div 4. We've had 11 goals. We're not even playing foot champs. We have got technical plus on James Garner, though, which is nice. And we've got a really, really fast Tyler Dibbling. Ooh, where's Bruisergate? Why is no one talking about Bruisergate? Okay. I do need to win this game because I do need the tokens. So let's relax, Andy. Let's stop being silly. Just win the game. Oh, that's a great ball. Jack Grealish finesse hat-trick. Oh, what a block. You're joking. He scored another one. Oh my God. I'm tracking it so nicely. It's so hard to... The runners, man. When you get people counter-attacking on the run, it's so hard to stop them scoring. This is what I'm saying. When I was saying Virgil van Dijk's team of the year is crap, he is better than a normal centre-back. I'm not stupid, but it doesn't actually make any difference because you just concede them goals no matter what centre-backs you've got, you know? So why am I using team of the year Van Dijk when I can just use my Everton ones? Like, if you're spending 7 mil, if you've got a tradable Van Dijk, it's an absolute waste of coins. Like, get yourself better midfielders and strikers and stuff because you just can't stop people scoring them goals regardless. Not like this. Not like this. Oh my God. In the last minute. Woo, baby. Right. We just went 7-6. Outrageous. I'm going to leave that video there. We've talked about loads of stuff. We've still got loads of games to go until we can play Foot Champs, but nice to catch up with you all. And I'll see you next time for Team of the Year Rooney Foot Champs.